Hello and welcome to ComSpark. I'm Lauren Worley and today we're in Dayton, Ohio. I've got Keith Stafford here with me today from Strategic Data Systems. Hi Keith, how are you?
Hi Lauren.
First question for you. How do you decide whether to internalize or externalize your IT needs?
Well, when I think of externalize and internalize IT needs or software needs, I think of what is traditionally thought of as the buy versus build decision. And for Strategic Data Systems, as a software development services provider, we don't have to go through that decision for ourselves as much as we work with our customers on that decision. So we help other companies, we help our customers make the decision about buy versus build. And the things that come into play on that are, the things that come into play, there's many. The company may not have the staff to build software. So buying might seem to make the most sense. But then even in buying software, then like a software package, an ERP or a CRM type package or something, what has to happen in that case is they will then customize that package to then fit their business, which is another decision. Do you want to buy something and fit your business to it, or do you want to build something and make it fit your business just as you want it? So either one involves cost. If you're going to buy something, you're going to have it, more than likely have it customized so it fits your business, and there's going to be cost in that. Once you've done that, then there's maintenance. There's always maintenance to maintain software, make changes and things like that down the road. And then of course there's license costs and fees and things like that if you buy. If you build, the benefits to that are you get exactly what you want. You're building what fits your business. The costs are you have to have the people or the resources or hire someone like Strategic Data Systems to help you build it. And then ongoing, you need the staff available to help you make changes and maintain the software. So how you make the decisions is just kind of a matrix conversation of the pros and cons of buy versus build based on time, cost, and your business needs.
Sure, that makes sense. Now, being in an IT-led service business, how do you guys even possibly keep up with the changing technologies that are out there?
Well, there's different ways of doing that. A lot of our guys we depend on our guys to stay on top of technology. I try to, but if you're not in it, doing it every day like our software developers, it can be hard to stay on top of it. One of the ways to do that is there's groups like in Dayton. You've got Technology First that puts on great seminars and different conferences to learn things. So for myself, I go to conferences and that helps me learn. I attend Technology First events. Those things will help you learn. Of course, there's always reading. Software developers tend to me, I see them reading and then just trying new things. Then I tend to belong to different networking groups where we share information. Companies will share things that they've tried, new technologies that they're looking into that have worked, and they'll share the things that have worked out and have not worked out with new things that they're doing. And so it's really a lot about communication with others. For myself, for the software developers, it often, and then they go to training. We like to send our guys to training, and they like going to training to stay on top of technology.
Sure. And how are you kind of translating those ideas to your team, or how are you getting your team to kind of get behind the ideas and visions that you're leaning toward?
Well, so, in technology, we have to stay on top of things because things change so much, right? So if I go to a conference or one of my networking meeting, technology network groups, I'll learn about new things, and I'll bring that back to our people. I'll bring that back to the office. I'll have conversations with our smart guys, our software development guys, and we'll have a conversation about what seems to fit, or what fits with what we are doing and what fits with what our customers are doing. And in general, I may know things that understand things and know things at a higher level, but our guys, our software development guys, we rely on them to provide the knowledge and leadership of deciding what is the right, what are the right technologies, what are the right directions to go in for our customers and therefore for our company. Okay.
And, being a service provider, obviously technology is changing the competition in the marketplace. How do you think that technology is changing competition in your industry specifically?
Well, for us as a software development service provider, it changes. All of us have to stay on top of the new technology to be able to compete with each other, as well as, again, to bring up our customers. As technology changes and it impacts our customer, well, we need to be able to stay on top of those technology changes with our customer to be able to support them, to make them competitive for whatever business they're in. And then, and in turn, what we do is stay on top of that technology, try to be the thought leader in whatever area that is, and be competitive in our space of software development services.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Keith, so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Again, we want to thank Keith Stafford for joining us today. If you want to learn more, just go to ComSpark.tech.